What's up, my people? You're not tuned in to Me TV. Now, we gonna bring you all the stories about the stories that we need to bring you stories about. You feel me? So, that's what we gonna do. Some stories might be good, some stories might be tragic, but hey man, that's how these stories go. I don't make it up. Now we getting into it. You feel me? So look, man, bang the like button. Bang that subscribe button. You see them on the screen. Yeah, them right there. Hit the like and subscribe, man. Hit that right there. Now we about to get started with our story.
A 31-year-old woman who admits to having sex with a 13-year-old boy and then becoming pregnant with his child won't face any jail time under a plea deal with prosecutors.
11 Call for Action investigative reporter Matt Kroschel is joining us live tonight. Matt, 31-year-old Andrea Serrano was facing sexual assault charges, but accepted this new plea deal to stay out of prison.
Adam, Serrano gave birth to a baby boy. She admitted to having sex with that 13-year-old. The victim's mother, who we're not going to identify in this story, tells us she is not happy with this deal offered to a woman she says ruined her son's life.
I feel like my son's robbed of his childhood. Now he's having to be a father. He's a victim, and he's gonna have to live with that for the rest of his life.
This mother says watching her son struggle with the reality he now faces breaks her heart.
What has this been like for your son?
It's caused him a lot of depression. He's shut down a lot.
Now she questions why this woman won't face prison time.
I feel like if she was a man and he was a little girl, it would definitely be different. They would be seeking incarceration. And I feel like because she's a woman, they're not. They're having compassion for her because she was pregnant. But I don't think they take into play, again, she was pregnant by a child. You know, that child was created from a sexual abuse.
Under terms of the plea deal the suspect signed off on, she'll be required to register as a sex offender, and the judge could sentence her to 10 years to life of sex offender intensive supervised probation. But Serrano will avoid any jail time since the DA's office dropped the original charges to a lesser charge that does not come with mandatory jail time.
What should other parents be looking for?
Don't trust anybody, honestly. I mean, you can't trust anybody now.
The victim's family says they are looking for the next steps in this case, and they'll actually ask the courts to give custody to the 13-year-old of this baby. Adam and Lindsay, what we do know is that Serrano has a hearing coming up in May where she will learn how much probation time she'll have. Currently, Serrano has full custody of the baby. Back to you.
What's good, my people? We back with another one, man. We back with another one. Before we go any further, hit that subscribe, man. Bang that subscribe button. Your boy on the road to 5K, man. 5K, so go ahead on there and hit that subscribe button. And while you're over there, while you're down there, check out that like button. Bang that like button too, man. Yeah, man, we about to get to it, you heard me? So look, man, we got Miss Andrea Serrano, okay? As you heard the story, it's a wild story, man. She actually had physical encounters with this young man that produced a baby, a 13-year-old boy. Like, he's still thinking like a little boy, whether he's 13, 12, 14, even if he's 15, he's still thinking like a little boy. And as you heard, she got a plea deal to not go to jail after she did something so horrendous and horrific. Not only that, this young man is faced with this for the rest of his life. This is no different than manipulating or doing this to a young lady, a man doing this to a young lady. Like, you gotta understand, 31 years old. Why is you even thinking about doing this with a 13-year-old? You have nobody in your age bracket. You have nobody in your age range to do this with. Like, this is a sign of a sicko This is a sign of a woman who is sick. I just don't understand, how can you be sexually attracted to a 13-year-old? And the crazy part about it is, it wasn't one time, it wasn't two times, this repeatedly. See, they're not telling you how did they get caught, why did they get caught, and who caught them, where did they catch them at. Like, nobody's saying, nobody's giving real details of how everything transpired and took place. I'm pretty sure he was a student, and if he wasn't a student of hers, that makes it even more predatory. That means you was out looking for this, or you was open to this. Like, I understand if this was your student, I understand, because that would explain the close proximity. You feel what I'm saying? That don't explain why you did what you did, but that'll explain why you was around this kid. You feel what I'm saying? So it's crazy how if it was a male, they give out all the details. They're going to give you all the backstory, all that. But it's a woman, a 31-year-old woman with a 13-year-old. So that makes it clear that we have to even watch our sons, because we have women that's predatory. Like this, I can't even wrap my mind around this. You feel what I'm saying? And you going to have your son, my son, if that was my son, nah, he wouldn't have no respect for women, knowing that older women, that his mama age, you feel what I'm saying, that's going to be attracted to a younger guy or a younger person like himself. You feel what I'm saying? So him growing up and coming up knowing that, the way he look at females, he probably going to have a lot of bad relationships, a lot of toxic relationships, and he might even be the toxic one. You feel what I'm saying? But this is the scars, the mental scars, the emotional scars you leave on kids that you might not know about. And I feel like just in America and all over the world, we don't treat kids with the proper respect and with the proper love that they need. You feel what I'm saying? Because you are cultivating a garden. A child is a garden. It's not one single plant. So you're cultivating that child mentally, emotionally, physically, and you want them to be responsible, intuitive, comprehend stuff. You know, a lot of different things. So this, like, I don't know, man. I got a lot to say about this, man. And I might just do a part 2. But this is wild, man. This makes no sense, man. Protect your kids, man. Protect your kids, because a 31-year-old woman doing this to a 13-year-old, man, I don't even have to tell y'all if this was a man. You know. That's all I got to say. If this was a man, you know. So if you know, man. It don't make no sense for me to keep elaborating saying this was a man. Everybody who going to hear this story is going to know that this is foul. This is a true story. The woman out of Denver, Colorado, slept with a 13-year-old. Now, this 13 must have looked at 21, because ain't no way that this young man looks anywhere near any other age but 13. But, man, let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Let me know what y'all think about the 31-year-old. Let me know what y'all think about her being attracted to a 13-year-old. And I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure I don't got to ask y'all what would y'all do in that situation. Because I'm pretty sure 99, if not 100% of the people watching or listening to this video will not partake into nothing so slimy, grimy, and underhanded. You feel what I'm saying? I could be wrong, but that's just my guess. But let me know what you think about the video, man. Like, comment, subscribe, bang that subscribe button, man, to get your boy to 5K. And I'm going to be back with another one. You heard me? Me TV. You heard me?